Deontay Wilder versus Jared Anderson could be happening since Turk Ali Sheik wants to make this fight happen. If Deontay Wilder comes out of the Gilles Jean fight, okay, who do actually win this fight? Well, before we talk about who to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances in which Deontay Wilder fought Robert Helenius, in which Deontay Wilder knocked out Robert Helenius in round 1.
On his back foot.
Now this, we all know that Deontay Wilder, they wanted to fight Joseph Parker, in which Joseph Parker completely outboxed Deontay Wilder, won every single round, and even rocked him in round 8. And obviously, Joseph Parker ended up taking it by decision.
Go to the winner by unanimous decision from New Zealand.
Now let's take a look at Jared Anderson's latest performances, in which he fought Andre Radunko, in which Jared Anderson landed some great combinations, took control of the whole entire fight, and ended up TKO Andre in round 5.
More power shots, then he goes to the body in the mix of it. This is a brutal beating that Jared...
And after this, Jared Anderson went out to fight Riot, in which Jared completely destroyed Riot, won every single round, and took it by decision.
USA heavyweight champ, Jared, the real big baby!
Now, I really like this fight because when taking a look at both men on paper, it gets really interesting because Jared Anderson is very young and is up and coming and is set to be on the road of becoming a new big star in the heavyweight division because he is 24 years old, so he has a lot of time to make big things happen in his career, and he's undefeated and currently stands with 17 wins, with 15 of those wins coming by knockout, and he never fails to put on a good performance. But then there's some hesitation when actually trying to imagine how this fight will play out because Jared Anderson still has a lot of work to do and still has a lot to prove before getting in the ring with someone like Deontay Wilder, because even though Deontay Wilder is 38 years old, and when taking a look at his performances, it's clear that he's definitely on a downhill, but even with all those negatives, he's still Deontay Wilder. So in other words, he is still a very dangerous opponent with a lot of high level experience that has the capability of knocking anybody out in the heavyweight division. But in the end, let's see what happens between Deontay Wilder and Gilles Jean. But regardless if Deontay Wilder wins or loses in that fight with him and Jared Anderson is still on the table, and it still could happen this year, which if it does happen, I see Deontay Wilder unfortunately knocking out Jared Anderson.